Hello. Here I am. God, I always feel really weird starting stream now because there's always like a few days break in between. I got a cat chilling. He's probably gonna get upset pretty soon because he doesn't like it when I stream. He thinks it's too noisy. But he'll chill out for a little bit probably. If he gets into a good position and is not super upset, I'll pick him up so that stream can see him. I'm a little congested. You can maybe hear my nose is a bit stuffy. Well, I've actually been a little bit sick. That's kind of the main reason I didn't stream a bit sooner. Let's get into the game because Starbound is a pretty who fucking cares kind of game for me at least. It's a who fucking cares game for me at least. Let me at least get on to what I'm supposed to be doing in the game real quick, not Orbited World. And I'll talk a little bit about what's been going on. But I have been sick. Like literally right after I ended stream, actually the last time I streamed, I started feeling like real bad. In fact, during the stream a little bit, which is you can maybe tell while I was playing Starbound. I felt a little bit off towards the end of that stream. And then, like, a few hours later, because I did try and go to bed, but a few hours later I just woke up and started puking. So, that was fun. On the bright side, I did get out of work that day. On the downside, I was throwing up all over the place on Christmas Eve, which is not the most fun way to be spending a holiday. Where am I, by the way? Is this a different teleporter that is now being... No. Okay. I don't know why I did that then. I don't know what I'm doing in this game. I'm supposed to talk to someone here, I think. I think that's my objective. Let me see if there's a compass again. Oh, I'm supposed to acquire a teddy bear all of a sudden. I would rather do main quest, please. Yeah, I find myself more of a main quest kind of guy. For now, at least. What was I saying? Got sick. Yeah. That's what I was saying. Like, very early on in my life, my childhood through Christmas was actually pretty similar to how I spent this Christmas. Because, like, it's kind of tradition to leave, like, milk and cookies out for Santa, right? So like every, I don't know, like Christmas Eve or a little bit before Christmas Eve, that was like kind of Christmas tradition is baking the cookies to give to Santa, and obviously we would eat some as well, because we're kids, right? And Santa's not real is part of it, but... Can I skip this at all? Yeah, I can actually, look at that. I assume this is the next main quest I'm doing? Find Penguin Pete. Gotcha. What did she give me? She gave me a sack? Reward bag. Actually, not bad. I think it was... Oh, no, it was a teleporter core. I completely misread that. I thought it was the 25 salves. Turns out, I'm dumb as fuck. There it is. Cool, I can make one teleporter. Amazing. Yeah, we would always make the cookies before Christmas, obviously, and have some to our own. Only problem with that was that is this Penguin Pete? Apparently so. We would put way too much food coloring in it, and it took quite a few years before my parents figured out, oh, that's why the kids are throwing up every single Christmas. Is because they're eating sugar cookies with way too much food coloring in it. So yeah, like the first handful of Christmases I recall were both my sister and I being incredibly sick and like stuck in our beds. It's good memories. Fetch Urkius crystals from the Urkius mining facility. You fucking betcha, bud. You fucking betcha. Oh. Okay, that's the sound of cat being antsy and starting to claw up my curtains. Give me a sec. least before sending him away, I will show you guys. Alright, that's enough of you. Still smells like smoke in the house, which is another thing I'll talk about. But yeah, both been busy with work a little bit, because, you know, pretty much as soon as I stopped being sick, I guess I should get my tech cards, huh? As soon as I stopped being sick, I had to go back into work. I was sick Christmas Eve, I was sick Christmas, and I started feeling a little bit better, and I had to go into work. That is story of my life. Tech cards. Oh, what? Whoa! How have I not pressed the control button? It seems like something I would have done on accident by now. Can you stop that? There, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I guess I'll immediately pivot into why the house smells like smoke. You know, it's a pretty quick one, but maybe not the best idea for my mom to start a fire in our fireplace and then go to bed with it unattended. It wasn't like a complete disaster, but yeah, don't do that. Definitely, I would advise against doing that. It wasn't like, you know, nothing outside of the fireplace had caught fire, but the fire was, like, super uncontrolled, and the chimney had kind of shut itself, because it's not a super well-built chimney. I mean, it might have been when it was first made, but, you know, it's a pretty old house, so chimney's not working how it used to. And, yeah, entire house just started filling up with smoke. That old song and dance. Is there anything I can do with my tech cards, or my... and this is, like... they make it look so appealing, but there's just nothing I can do with it, I guess. Unfortunate. Is there anything I can do over here? It says coming soon, huh? I think I have a quest for these guys. That's what the teddy bear is. And if I recall correctly, I think it's just in a garbage can somewhere, but... I mean, how much do I care to really look for this? I'll look around a little bit. Soggy paper, no thanks. I'll look around for a little bit. But, yeah, you know, it's not like it is a bad feeling to go into streaming after not streaming for a bit, but it's just kind of hard to get back into it. Nope, not there. I'm sure I'll get more used to it again once I start doing it regularly again, but it is going to be... The fuck is this? What? Okay, that's entirely new from when I played last. I give up on trying to find anything useful with my tech chips, or whatever you want to call them. I'm excited to get into some level of regularity. I still have a couple of work days left, so oops. It's not like it's going to immediately bounce into regularity. I would say things can start normalizing a little bit after this week, so expect more out of next week than you see in this week. But I have been doing some interesting things, especially while I was sick. First off, what am I fucking doing? What the fuck are Urkius Crystal? Is this one of the missions I have to do? Yes. Okay, let's just fucking do this. Now I can focus on conversation. I don't have to worry about the fact that I'm running around in circles doing jack shit in the game. I mean, I should maybe worry about that. Because I'm probably still not going to be super productive here. Do I need oxygen? I kind of... I vaguely remember you needing to get, like, equipment to do this mission. Like, you had to get, like, an oxygen tank and a helmet and a suit and everything before you could go here. but I guess they've changed that, or my memory is failing me. One or the other. But I don't remember any of these missions being that difficult, so I should be fine. I'm fine. Just take garbage for no reason. Yeah, that's, you know, I can't wait for the future when all of our lights look like this. Who needs light switches? Let's go backwards. Instead of having one little lever that you flip up or down, give me a full-sized fucking desk. That's what I want the future of light switches to be. Alright. Futuristic tech aside. Yeah, excited. Excited to start working on my game more regularly again, because I still haven't really gotten a chance to do that. I probably should have, but instead, Oh! Yep, this is about as difficult as I remembered it being. Oh, Starbound. There's so much clunkiness to it, too. Like, I think a big, like, thing that they were looking for when they made missions like this is that, like, they spent a lot of time working on their engine so that, like, scripting events like this were pretty easy for them so that they could make, like, new mission types easier, and also the hope was that, the community could make missions and stuff like this pretty easily as well. I'm not sure how that actually went for them. The game still feels pretty clunky to me, so, you know, if you ask me, I'll always say, like, I don't think Starbound really did everything it was trying to do all that well. But, you know, I guess it depends on who you ask, probably. Probably just, play a little bit safer. Ever so slightly. It is super boring to just shoot them with my shitty pea shooter, but, it definitely gets the job done, and it's the safest strategy I have. So yeah, what have I done in my off time that wasn't streaming? I mean, I guess I could have streamed while I felt sick, but it probably wouldn't have been that great. I was mainly afraid of, like, having to rush to the bathroom to throw up. It's probably not the the best environment to stream in, so I avoided that. But it probably would have been fine. It's not like I was constantly throwing up. It only happened, like, 2 separate occasions. That's effective when that works. Very rarely does the right click on this feel like it's worth it, but when it is, it is. God, he's got such a way with words. Yeah, you and me both, with our shitty guns. You and me both. I might as well take the pickaxe. There are going to be more monotonous mining sections in my future, so anything helps, right? Okay, yeah, that was fair. Probably don't get cornered is the the strategy. No one told me. But instead of streaming, instead of working on my game, which is honestly the real thing I probably should have been doing, I tried something different. You know, I've obviously been aware of the app/service's existence. Oh, you know what it was that I'm now remembering? I remember you could get, like, secret vanity items in this place, or maybe they're actually useful, but I remember, like, every single dungeon has its secret vanity set that you can get. Vanity/functional. I'm not actually sure. I couldn't remember if they gave you any stats or anything. But yeah, you get a spaceship for doing this. And maybe still you used to be required to have an oxygen tank and stuff, because I really thought you did. Maybe I'm losing it here. The game has gone through, it's gone through some phases, for sure. None of them, in my eyes, really fixed the main flaws of the game, but they tried. There were a few combat updates. Including, you know, apparently one that made it so that you no longer move slowly while walking backwards. That's a nice one. That always felt needlessly clunky to me. I feel like I add so much unnecessary suspense when I'm losing focus. I'm not trying to. Okay, it didn't actually look like I grabbed those, because there's a bit of lag. Sure, I'll take glow juice. Why not? Why not? I'm not trying to add suspense into what I've been doing. I'll just say it. I guess the main reason I'm avoiding it, and here I go, I said I'll just say it, and I'm still avoiding it. Yeah. If there was a reason, it's because it's a little embarrassing. I made a TikTok. For a number of reasons, alright? A, just experimentation to see how it would, you know, how it would go, if it was worth anything. Because, like, YouTube, for one, like, I like the YouTube channel, right? I'm not gonna do anything to change the YouTube channel. There's a secret. It's not like I'm going to stop making highlight videos. If anything, I might make a few less highlight videos, but that's not the end of the world, because, like, I didn't really make that many highlight videos in the first place. So honestly, you could probably expect that, yeah, it is just vanity. So oh, and lore. I could not care at all. Expect the same amount of highlight videos. Highlight videos take a lot of work, like a lot of work, and in my experience, I mean, YouTube's just kind of hit or miss, right? It's like, you don't really find sustained gains on YouTube unless, like, you're already established. Like, it's hard to just come out of nowhere on YouTube. It doesn't really promote new content so much as it does just regurgitate. I fucked that word up last time I streamed too, I think. Regurgitate. All of the already popular content. There was one exception, in fact, recently, like very recently, just to go on a little anecdotal tangent, because that's all I'm made of, I guess. I did have the exact opposite happen to a channel that I found on YouTube that, you know, hey, maybe a lot of people would sympathize with this, because it seems like a lot of people found this dude's channel at the same time. Sympathize is probably not the right word, but I'm sticking with it. Relate to, I guess, is the real human way of saying that sentence. There's a channel by the name of just the dude's name, Joel Haver. Joel Haver, God. I mispronounced his name the first few times I said it out loud, and it's hard for me to go back on mispronunciations. Just like regurgitate. But, yeah, Joel Haver, has, like, a lot of incredibly well-made, really funny content. He kind of blew up out of nowhere. Like, I subscribed to him when he had 40,000 subs. You know, this is the flex, the weird flex. How many subs did Joel Haver have when you subbed to him? So I subbed when he had 40,000 subs. And I found him via... Can I make that? I can probably make that. I haven't actually tested. Oh yeah, Starbound has, like, a lot of forgiveness frames. Like, you can walk fully off a platform and still get a jump. It's not the most forgiveness frames I've ever seen, but it's, yeah, that one in particular, it's pretty forgiving. Yeah, like, within the next couple of days, he shot up to... What is he at now? Because I only subbed to him, like, well, no, it was probably, like, a week ago at this point, when he was at, 40k. Let me see. Joel Haver. Yeah, he's at 330,000. So that is, like, the quickest growth I have seen in a channel, in recent history. Oh, whoops. I almost, didn't open up my chat. Would have been a Link to the Past, revisiting, reimagining. Yeah, you don't really see channels blow up like that. I guess Dream. I mean, I talked about Dream when I was doing the Minecraft stuff, so I might as well mention him as well, because he did. I mean, he's probably, you know, it's hard to imagine a faster growing channel than his channel. But, he, like, super... And I'm not saying it like it's a bad thing. Like, I'm not going to say, like, you know, he played the system, oh, look at him, what a scumbag. No, but, you know, it's effective, and it worked for him, so it's hard to say anything negative about that situation, really. I mean, you know, say what you want about the guy. I'm not saying one way or another about what I think about Dream himself, but his methodology for getting where he is now, you know, good for him, basically. Good for him. That's all I mean by that. Joel Haver did not really play anything. He's literally, like, if you look at his channel, he has been making the exact same content. And, like, you could say that maybe it's the animations that have, like, really tipped him off, and yeah, that's fair. Like, his animation style is... So, I mean, he's gone into it in comments, but basically, the way he animates his animations leads to, like, super unique looking, like, if you look at it, you will be like, I've never seen this anywhere else before, because it just looks spectacular. Like, it is so weird and unique, and I love the way it looks. You can tell it's rotoscoped, but it's more than it just being rotoscoped, and that's, you know, basically, it is a combination of, ooh, is this better than what I have? Rate of fire 2.7, damage 3.1. Oh! Yeah, I'll take that. I will take that. Throw that trash away. Throw? Throw. There you go. Throw that trash away. It is a combination of rotoscoping and also, since it's a blueprint, I might as well take this, I guess. A software he uses that, I'm not sure if it's like a neural network or if it's just a standard AI. It looks neural networky though, so I would assume it's a neural network. Whatever software he's using, it basically cuts the amount of frames that he has to rotoscope by like a large margin, he said. Basically, like, he rotoscopes like one frame, and then the neural network will like fill in the blanks over video footage, I assume. I assume it's taking video footage as an input. And then just kind of figuring out how to rotoscope the rest of it for him. And the effect is incredible. Like, it's weird and it's melty. It looks exactly like, you know, it's all of the interesting weird bits of, like, neural network filled images where you're like, it's just, like, slightly off normal, but in a cool way. Yeah, it's really incredible. So I would recommend anybody just fucking YouTube search Joel Haver, see what I'm talking about. The animation style is super cool, and, you know, outside of that, he just makes really good, funny content. So like I was saying, the animations definitely helped him, like, a lot, just because of how unique they are. And they are, like, super cool. Is there anything I'm supposed to be doing here, or do I just move on? I can't tell. Like, what am I... don't let these fleshy monsters take you too. Couldn't have said it better myself. Like, this feels like something I should do something with, but I guess not. Anyways. Yeah, well, the animations are definitely what got him, you know, super boosted up out of nowhere, because, like, you know, it's super shareable content, but a lot of what he makes is super shareable content, so it's not really like he was trying to play the systems, like I'm saying. Like, he's not abusing the algorithm, or however you want to put it. He's really just been making the same content for years on YouTube, and YouTube hasn't picked him up until now. And you could say it's the animations, but, like, some of his oldest animations were from, I don't want to die. Some of his oldest animations were from, like, a year ago. And, you know, he still didn't get picked up from that, so. It's, yeah. It's just YouTube, man. Like, you can be putting out content that's incredible for years and years, and unless you're really playing the systems, which he definitely didn't do on purpose, though, you know, the animations definitely helped put him in the algorithm, so to speak. Oh, can I don't want to get stuck here. I'm gonna not do that. That seems like a trap. That's like the biggest trap if I've ever seen one. What am I doing? Oh, I just jumped down. Yeah, it's not like he was trying to play any algorithms on purpose, but it definitely helped him. That being said, it's still not that much different than the content he has been putting out for years, and YouTube has just left him out to die, basically. Hello? Is it? Okay. Didn't understand what that door wanted me to do. I kind of remember this boss fight. I think I press buttons, and then its weak spot is shown, and then I thrash it for a bit and repeat, from what I remember. It's the gist of it. Oh yeah, and then I have to press the thing in the center, that's right. Or maybe I don't even have to thrash its weak spot. Maybe it's just you shoot it and that's it. Yeah, you just shoot it and that's it. Okay. And it spawns ads. Everyone's favorite boss mechanic. The boss is entirely unthreatening by itself, but it just spawns a shit ton of ads. Ah, video gaming. So yeah, what am I doing wrong, by the way? Am I just... like, how am I ever supposed to get to the other buttons? I guess it just stops at some point. That's fun. It's a lot of fun. Please let me press it. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I wonder how fast you can fight this thing. I'm still not 100% on if I could be using my tech abilities yet, or if I just have to go through enough of the story before it lets me unlock that stuff. Currently, I'm operating under the belief that if I do enough story content, they will just yeah, fuck it, just tank it. They'll let me use my tech stuff at some point. Who knows? My tech chips. You gonna help? You just gonna stand there? Alright. Phew! So now what? Any plans, or wanna go for bite to eat later? And what am I doing? Am I charging this thing up again? Oh, I'm probably just going over here. Of course. I get, nope, don't care about lore. I'll take the Pokeballs, and the diamond, and the tech card, and yeah, sure, I'll take all that. That sounds nice. So yeah, basically the end premise of what I've been trying to get to here is that YouTube does not really promote new content that well, unless you're really following trends and making a very specific kind of marketable content. I say marketable content as a meme all the time, but like, really, if you're not making marketable, well, you know, helps to be able to speak English. If you're not making marketable content, TM, YouTube will not pick you up. So, that's my YouTube story. I'll still make highlight videos. I'm still obviously gonna pump the VODs there, except the ones I'm really embarrassed about. But, I might, maybe, like, if anything, I might do a little bit less effort on the highlight videos, just because, like, you know, YouTube, when you don't already have, like, a crowd on YouTube who will enjoy the highlight videos, and, you know, I've got a handful of people. I'm not going to say there's no one who watches my YouTube content, because to those who do, that's kind of mean. What'd I get? Tech card, woo! Awesome. Still can't use those, by the way. Can I do anything with this guy now? Oh, look at that. I can repair a vehicle. That's what I've always wanted. Yep. I don't have any vehicles to repair, of course. Can I buy one? Can I purchase? No, of course not. Maybe that's what I would do here if I had the ability to. Alright, let's talk to Esther Bright again, I guess. Anyways, yeah, I might prioritize YouTube a little bit less, is where I'll leave that. So if I've learned anything... Oh, yeah, food is a thing in this game, that's right. 1 tomato. Ah, no! It's the first time I've eaten something and it hasn't fully filled me up. Ah, dude, all these foods are shit! Turns out that, that cooked food really sends you a lot more than all this trash. Alright, well that helped out for a little bit, I guess. I'll worry about that later. That's a issue for another day. I don't think my food was draining while I was in that dungeon, because I saw that bar, like, low a few times, and, like, my dumbass brain, I keep forgetting what it does, so I'm like, is that an experience bar? It is not an experience bar. Scan objects to learn more about the outpost. I forget how to do that. Oh, it's just that. They're not going to give me a hotkey for it. I'm learning! They probably want me to scan all of these things if I had to guess. No? Really? I have no idea what I'm supposed to be scanning then. We'll figure it out, I guess. I'm just gonna scan everything. Because there is no lead as to what I'm supposed to be doing, really. I mean, there might have been if I had actually talked to her. Hey, that's green. There you go. Okay, they just want me to learn about what all of the various shops are. There you go. What? What? What do you mean a thick wall is in between us? Guess the teleporter, but why? Why does the teleporter count as a wall? Yep, text, yep. I sure wish I could... I mean, hopefully I can use it after this. Don't care about the bear shop. Yep, furnisher. Furnisher! I mean, I guess it is a furnisher, in a verb sort of sense. I don't think there's any... Oh wait, no, there is one more shop out here, isn't there? Yeah. They don't care about it, though. It's like the equivalent of the, Stardew Valley shop that no one cares about. I mean, some people take that path, I'm sure. Scoundrels. There's something else I'm supposed to be... Oh, there you go. I've done it. And I've also... How do I get off of this tool? I've also discovered a new side quest that I'll ignore for the rest of my life, but... Back to the main quest. Hello. Yep. Absolutely. I'll say yes to doing whatever your quest is and then never actually get around to it. Absolutely. So yeah, if I've learned anything from going to TikTok, it's that TikTok... Well, I've learned a few things, like a handful of things. I've learned that you definitely shouldn't... Even though they give you a minute, it's not in your best interest to fill out the full minute mark, because, like... So, I mean, first and foremost, TikTok has, if it's good at anything, it's good at showing your content to people, which has its ups and its downs, I'm sure. I don't actually use TikTok myself, so I don't really care about, like, what it's like consuming content on it. Like, I will never, ever touch the app as, like, a way of passing time or anything. Scan objects to find florin clues? Why? What does that mean? What a tedious quest. I guess I don't know, does it just mean, like, scan flowers? Or does it mean... I should look at this one, or I'm probably never gonna figure it out. Artifacts, florin one first. Their colonies will contain vital clues to its whereabouts. Oh! All of the sudden, I am reminded of what I need to do. You just have to find, like, towns and scan a bunch of shit in the towns. I remember what these quests are like. There's a few of these that you have to do in the game. How tedious. Well, wait, let me check and see if I actually got access to being able to use my tech chips and stuff. I will never not press the wrong button there, apparently. Path of Exiles brainwashed me. So yeah, anyways, TikTok really shoves your content into other people's faces, whether they want it or not. Which is cool for me, because, like, you know, YouTube doesn't really do that. YouTube... I mean, people complain about the algorithm all the time, but, like, you only hear people who have already made it on YouTube complain about it, which is like, what? Like, what are your problems? It's weird. But, yeah, it's basically impossible to just start out on YouTube. I don't understand what I'm doing wrong with this. Maybe I should, like, talk to this guy. Nope, he's busy. Never mind. Sorry I asked. Can I scan this again and actually read what it says? Texts are fascinating and, yep, I can equip them here. Okay, how do I get them? I guess it's a question for a different day. Let's leave. Actually, let's buy... What are these? Why are these items so expensive? I guess it's like farming stuff. That's not what I expected at all. I thought you were gonna give me food. I guess it makes sense that you give me farming stuff, but... I was really looking for like a snack, because my food's not doing so hot. Yeah, give me a cheese. Give me a... Yeah, I could probably... No, I don't know if I can cook on my furnace, is the problem. Man, there's not a really convenient place of just getting food if you don't really care about farming or anything, huh? Give me 10 apple, please. Oops. Apple a day, or something. I probably should start a farm somewhere, but I don't know where. I don't really want to right now, so I'm not going to. Yeah, let's go back to trying to do something in the game for a bit. Like, can I go to different planets now? Thrusters are online! Oh, look at that! Oh, I did it. And I dump fuel in here, which would be coal. Right? You're a fossil fuel guzzling spaceship, I hope. Do I not have any coal? Or I probably put it all in the chest. Yeah. Oops. Please tell me you just run on fucking dinosaur rocks. Okay. Turns out does not function on dinosaur rocks. How do I fuel this bitch? Is it the... Oh, is it these things? Core fragments? Maybe? No. What am I doing wrong? Oh, you know what? I kind of remember, didn't they change it so you have to go to, like, moons? And, like, moons are, fuel stations? I kind of remember that being a thing. Let me check that up. Like, every single, system spawns in with moons. Because, like, I think you can travel within a system for free. Are there other ships here? What the fuck is that? What? The fuck are you? Hostile ship? What? Excuse me? Hello? One orbiting body view? Hostile ship! Requires mech! What the fuck happened to this game? It, okay. So maybe I can't travel between planets. I don't believe so. What the fuck? Alright. Let's go to the moon. Wait, add bookmark. So I can't go to the moon? No breathable atmosphere. Oh, what the fuck am I supposed to be doing right now? Oh, I'm supposed to be locating Peacekeeper stationed in Muffred Rift. That doesn't sound right. Oh, apparently it actually is right. What? No, thank you. I feel like I'm missing something pretty major about how to progress in this game. I feel like the way the game used to be laid out had a more seamless transition into going from planet to planet. I feel like I'm kind of lost now. Maybe that's just me. I would totally believe it if someone told me it was just me. I don't know how to make tungsten. I don't think I can make tungsten, right? Like, doesn't it literally say... is that not my planet? What? Oh, no, I just somehow clicked on the ship, I think. Yeah, I don't have tungsten on the planet. And, yeah, that's crystal Ergius fuel, so... That's what I'm supposed to be doing. And I can't even view these other planets, but... Oh! Oh! Oh, it's right mouse button? What the fuck? I can go places! No one told me it was right mouse button. Okay. Well, here I am, I guess. Where did I go? I went over... Oh, you could just... what? I didn't realize that's how this worked. They have changed the map system a lot. Alright. Yeah, right mouse button is a very weird button for me to travel. Maybe that's just me. Alright, never mind. I'm not missing anything. Well, actually, I am missing something because I still can't go here. I need tungsten. Let's go here. Fuck it. Hopefully this planet has tungsten. I don't know. I'm just spitballing. Tungsten? Yeah, there you go. Triangle. Only has sandstorms. Perfect. Limited flora. It does support life. There's an abundance of sand. My kind of planet. No, do not. Just, how do I, what? How do I go to the ground? Hello? Am I somehow not orbiting the planet? What did I do wrong? I'm in a big orbit. My bad. I gotta be in that close orbit. My mistake. Why am I going so fast? What the fuck? It said I was already there. I guess it was just loading, probably. Oh, Starbound. What a weird creature. Why am I playing this game? I should ask that question more often. I honestly have no good answer to it. Hello. Pretty hot out there. Isn't it supposed to be cold in desert nights? This guy doesn't know what he's talking about. We're also, like, very far away from the sun, so I just don't believe you, buddy. I don't believe you one bit. Should maybe be harvesting these foods, since hunger is not doing so high, even though I did buy 10 apples, which I thought would be a lifetime supply. Shows what I know. Anyways, yeah, back to TikTok, I guess. Fuck. It's been nice. It's actually been, like, surprisingly nice. I thought I would just wash out of it very quickly, but, kind of the exact opposite. It has been, like, more so than Twitch, because, like, Twitch is even worse than YouTube. Like, I was shit-talking, YouTube for its discoverability. That was a big amount of damage, huh? Twitch has zero discoverability. It's like, I talk about this a lot. The only chances you really have at being discovered on Twitch alone is, if you're, like, literally the best at something. Like, if you're the best or very close to the best. Like, if you're a fucking top-tier player in a competitive game, if you're a very close to the top of the leaderboard speedrunner, or in some other people's cases like Tolomeo, if you're just very good at doing one specific kind of content, and then, I don't know, I think it was like Kotaku or IGN or someone at some games journalist just really liked him and kept making articles about him. So, you know, that's a little bit of a rarer kind of situation, but it's basically, unless you get super noticed. Hey, look, floor and stuff. I'm actually looking for that. Unless you get super noticed, I think the things I'm looking for would be green, so I'm not going to be scanning everything here. I hope. Yeah, there you go, that's green. Oh, and look at how much progress that got me. Incredible. Can I bongo? Oh, you can bongo, have fun. Jeez, didn't mean to harsh the mellow. My bad, dude. You know, I don't know how I feel about this song. I do, in general, like the Starbound OST. This one feels a little aimless. A little bit like it's missing a soul. Maybe that's the point of the song. Maybe I'm the asshole. This is worse. Okay, sorry. Quick maths, by the way. It's as a lower number. With a little bit of handy-dandy multiplication, you too can find the answer. Boy, oh boy, would I look stupid as fuck if it wasn't worse. I'm pretty sure it's just objectively worse, though. I mean, it did do cold damage, but, like, the damage types are completely meaningless in this game. Like, absolutely meaningless. But yeah, what was I saying? I forget. I honestly entirely forget. I was saying something about TikTok. Something super insightful. It'll really open the world's eyes to this new platform, TikTok, that I'm pretty sure I'm the only real guy who's ever heard of it. So, I'm honestly doing TikTok a service here. They should be paying me. Do I really want to take a side quest from a random dumb fuck in a Florin village on a shitty-ass desert planet? Okay. So am I crazy, or is this also worse? Like, no, it's closer, and I don't know, maybe caustic. I mean, it's a fucking, like, doesn't the diamond outline mean it's like super ultra rare? Shouldn't that be better? I'm gonna trust it. I'm gonna say that caustic damage is maybe just enough to tip it over the edge. Wait a second, what the fuck is that? That rate of fire is so much faster. Oh, wait, no, its rate of fire is 7.4. I got the numbers backwards. I was like, that is shooting much more than 1.4 times per second. Whatever. Hopefully it's not a complete waste of my time. Depending on how defense works in this game, because, like, that's always what you gotta ask. Like, if defense works the way it does in Terraria, for example, having weapons with a low damage count means you're literally never gonna do any damage. Like, while it... Okay, let's put it into perspective. Let's just put it in a numbers example, alright? If defense works the way it works in Terraria, where it's just a flat reduction to damage, you would rather have a weapon that does 10 damage once per second than a weapon that does 1 damage 10 times per second. That's my flawless argument. Libs absolutely destroyed with facts and logic. Yes, they often are. I don't need to defend myself on my political beliefs. Like, I don't know. I feel weird about making jokes like that because it's like, I'm not really a known quantity, right? Like, if someone just stumbles into my stream and that's the first thing they hear, they're like, God, what a dickhead. Which is fair. I am kind of a dickhead, so don't let me steer you wrong on that one. But yeah, you know, you gotta be a little bit conscious about that kind of thing. But yeah, TikTok. Back to TikTok to prove that I'm not a dickhead. It's been surprisingly fun because while here, so like I did scum the algorithm a little bit because I put a highlight video up of my most recent PB in Minecraft, and since I did talk about dream cheating in the speedrun itself, I made a little bit of a clickbaity thumbnail and title, and yeah, you know, it was basically like I think the thumbnail has like a picture of Dream's shittily drawn avatar on it, and have I gone in a circle yet, by the way? No, because I haven't seen the ape person. That's right. I was right by spawn. I don't know why I would want coal, but I guess I'm mining it. I do need it to make bars, don't I? I guess there is a purpose to it. So yeah, I scummed the algorithm a bit and made what I would say is highly YouTube content. And that is, without any external help, my #1 viewed highlight video on YouTube. Which I find both hilarious and sad a little bit. But whatever, that's just how YouTube is, right? If you're not following trends, then there's kind of no reason to be doing it at all. Which is sad, but whatever. I'll get over it one of these days. One of these days I'll get over it. But keep in mind, that is my #1 video, right? And it's something, I think it's, last time I checked, it's at 22 views, okay? And this is really, it really puts my channel into perspective, doesn't it? 22 views, huh? But, yeah, now to put it in the TikTok environment, so first off, TikTok videos are so much easier to make. Like, you know, they're under a minute, and you really wanna be as short as possible. So, while in the YouTube scope, it is definitely seen as a bit scummy to, like, you know, make a video at exactly like 15 minutes for most advertisement potential, right? I mean, TikTok doesn't have ads, I don't think. I mean, maybe it does. I don't use it, so I honestly have no idea if TikTok does or does not have ads. I imagine it has some form of monetization, but whatever. Anyways, point is, I kind of lost the point. Point is, making much easier to make content for TikTok gives significantly better, like, results on my end. So it really just seems like why, if I was going to spend time into highlighting anything, why wouldn't I make, like, short little highlights to put to TikTok instead of spend much longer editing a longer form video for YouTube that, like, you know, YouTube doesn't really care about. And, like, again, that's not really the right attitude to look at it, because, like, I like longer form content, and you know, I definitely don't want to completely ignore the YouTube side of things. My dude is starving. So that's not my intention. I don't want the outcome of this to be I'm just stopping my YouTube shit forever. Because, like I said, I'm always going to be doing the VODs, for sure. And I'm still going to be doing highlights occasionally, whenever it makes sense to do so. So that's not changing. But, if I'm just, like, bored, and I don't really want to play a game, and I don't really want to stream, and I'm looking for something else productive, and I don't want to work on my game, I gotta throw that in every now and then, so that at least there's some illusion that I regularly work on my game, even though I don't right now. I'll get back to that. Yeah, I instead of... Because I have, like, that's how a number of my highlight videos in the past have been made. The Dream one, for example, I mean, I say the Dream one, but me, my highlight... Oop! I have opened Pandora's box, and I regret it. I regret it, dude. Oh, wow. I'm fucked. Yeah, I'm fucked. God damn, dude. It was a bad time to go out exploring. Just got completely ambushed when I opened up that cave. Alright, let's see if I can get back there. I'm gonna go left instead of right this time. And hope that I was closer to looping than the alternative, which would be not close to looping. I could shoot this thing for a really long time, too, so that's kind of nice. The energy per shot is a stat I hadn't really been caring about, but maybe I should be. Because I can just hold this left mouse button down for days. But yeah, the Minecraft PB, the actual sub 1 hour run, the only reason I made a highlight video of that was straight up just boredom. I was like, yeah, I don't really have anything better to do, and this seems like a good thing to highlight, so I highlighted it. And that's basically that story. But I can definitely... And, you know, it's not the same kind of situation, because it's not like I can be like... Like, I wouldn't pick the same kind of things for highlights for TikTok that I would for the YouTube, obviously. Like, that just wouldn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to... Like, I can't fit an entire 48-minute Minecraft run into a 1-minute TikTok, right? That's not how that works. So it is an entirely different kind of content. And if I really did want to make a highlight video of that sub 1 hour run, which I kind of did, I still would have. So it's not like the TikTok will ever detract from the YouTube highlights. Oh god, all of my healing items are on my dead body. Forgot about that. Is this Dark Souls? I can't remember if the game is Dark Souls. I don't remember if it, if you, like, permanently lose the items when you die twice. I don't think you do. Well, that was stupid. I probably should have just used a rope or something, since I did just get a rope. But no, I don't think I'm going to... Like, there's no risk of me permanently losing those items, from what I remember. And I don't remember a lot, but I think I got that one down. I'm upset, honestly, that it's already taken this long, and I haven't found the items. I was thinking I was pretty close to looping, but shows what I know. Oh yeah, just a fridge full of three piles of sugar. My man. Should probably put my my small amount of healing salves on the menu again. But if I am just making a highlight purely out of boredom, which happens every now and then, and I can see myself, like, I would never see myself regularly making YouTube highlights because of A, the amount of effort that goes into them, and B, the very, very small amount of return I ever see on the YouTube videos. Like, it's like, uploading for YouTube is just it's a straight lottery. Like, if you get a video that gets sent to the YouTube algorithm, you're sitting pretty, but more often than not, it's not going to give you any sort of return on your time investment. Damage per swing, 14.1 versus... Oh, yeah. Yeah. We'll take that. Thank you. Seems like a good investment to me. Why do I still have this, by the way? Just a very messy, disorganized inventory. Yeah, sure, that's cool. I give it a thumbs up. Thumbs up out of 10. Yeah, while I would never see myself regularly making YouTube content because of how little it actually gains me anything, I could definitely see myself regularly making the TikToks. Have I still not said the numbers? Like I said, I don't do it on purpose. I accidentally add so much suspense into these situations. To compare my best performing YouTube video, which is, I believe, at 22 views, to my lowest performing TikTok. Let's get it up here. My lowest performing TikTok is at 130. Which, okay, and here's the thing. It's a little bit weird, because TikToks are so short that, like, people are going to view them more than once. Especially if it's, like, funny content that they like. But with that 130, I can, like, guarantee you that anybody who watched it only watched it, like, a single time. Maybe twice, because, like, there's a reason. And I hate to admit it, because, like, I thought... when I was making the video... First off, I am going to swap out with this, because that's just a stupid amount of damage. When I was making it, I was like, this is going to be great. I was like, surely this content... I mean, maybe this content has existed on TikTok before. Fuck it, give me an oboe. Hell yes, brother. But even if it did exist, you know, I feel like I could put my little spin on it. The video I made, and it's a little bit sad to me, because it is my most recent TikTok that is the one that's least performing, and you could give me the benefit of the doubt and just be like, oh, you haven't given it enough time, maybe it'll blow up. That's not really how TikToks work, at least in my very short experience as of, like, a few days. It really seems like they're either going to hit it on, like, pretty early after you post, or they're just gonna kind of slowly drown out and die. And that's what my most recent one has done. Unfortunately, it's the only one that's really died that quickly. Like, I've got a few sitting around, like, 400 for 500. And then the ones that really took are at, like, 1,500. I've got one at, like, 3,000 almost now. Not to brag or anything. But, I mean, really, these numbers are so much more, like, rewarding compared to, like, I spend, like, way, way longer on a YouTube video that gets seen by, like, 3 people. And they watch, like, 10 seconds of it and are like, eh... And, you know, I'm not really in the business of giving a brand new YouTube channel a chance. I'll see him later. And then they never see me later. So YouTube's it's just not really the space for that. I don't know, man. I just feel like it... I still... The hard part is that, like... I don't know if it's worth it outside of TikTok. That's the thing. That's the thing that I still haven't found out yet, because I've only been doing it for like 3 or 4 days, right? I can't really get that information this early on, but the dream would be that, you know, because I do link my Twitch into it. Like, all of this is just leading back to the Twitch content. It's not like I'm making original content for TikTok. I would never do that. Well, never say never, right? But probably not. And I am probably also not going to make original content for YouTube, but again, never say never. Like, there might come a time, who knows. But for now, it just doesn't seem like a good idea for either. What the fuck? Why? Why are you like this, man? Telefrag, let's go! When I saw that this thing had, like, a blink spell, I was like, fuck yeah, dude, sign me up for that shit. It's, like, the main thing that interested me about this hammer. But, so yeah, you know, for both the, oh, another dude trying to kill me. For both the YouTube channel and the TikTok, I kind of look at it in the perspective of, like, is this going to have any meaning for me on Twitch? Like, is it going to bring anything back to me on Twitch? Because this is, like, the only place where I actually create content. Unless you count my games, which, you know, I'd like it if you counted my games. That'd bring a smile to my face. I think that making games counts as making content in today's day and age. But, this thing frightens me. I don't know if I should be frightened, but Oh, he's not friendly! Not friendly! I was gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. You know what? Just stay in there, buddy. I think you're better off over there, and I'm better off over here. So let's keep it at that distance for now. I don't really have any building blocks, so I'm just gonna kind of bootleg this one. Alright, let's... Can I... Yep, thank you. Can I get some of those on the hotbar, please? Thanks. Thank you. All of this for a bone door recipe. Awesome. Epic, as the kids say. So yeah. While I might be getting... Is this solid? Oh, that is not solid. Well, I might be getting more views on TikTok. I might actually find that it's a worse idea if my interest is to bring... Oh, that just got deleted and put back in my inventory when I tried to place it there. I might actually end up finding that it's not actually worth my time to be doing TikTok. Like, the views are nice and all, but if none of those views transition into any... Oh, fucking, I couldn't see. I mean, I do have a flashlight, so it's kind of my own fault, but I'm gonna pretend like it's the game's fault. That's the gamer move. I can't make that jump, so I'm just gonna tank it again. But yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna give it more time. Like, again, to put it just on discoverability, like, TikTok has been great. Oh, wow, that guy is chunky. He's not letting me go through him. Weird collision box on that guy. When I started out on Twitch, and, like, I mentioned this briefly, like, the other day, I think, about how my followers list is kind of weird, because it was a little bit artificially inflated by, telling my old assistant manager that I stream, and she was like, "Oh, I used to stream here. I'll get you some follows," and then she just told all of her friends to follow me, which I felt weird about. I didn't really like it, but I mean, it did get me followers, so I guess I'm not gonna be the dickhead who's like, "Oh, you shouldn't have done that." Like, you know, I still appreciate it, I guess, at the end of the day, even though I do feel a little bit awkward about it. I don't think that anybody, really, who followed me from her has actually stayed around to watch me, so, again, they're kind of like, I don't want to say they're fake followers, because I do still appreciate it, and if anybody has watched from that, then sick, cool. I'm glad that you actually think I'm worth giving the time, but I don't think they have. I think they're... It's kind of just like a nice gesture, but beyond that, you know. It's also just not the way I like going about things, because, like, I don't know. If I was to find success, I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth, but I don't know. I also, like, I talk about this all the time, too. I fucking hate the side of Twitch that is, quote-unquote networking. Like, I just find all of that miserable, and it honestly, beyond just being miserable to you know, think about, because that's something that I would never engage in, and I think it's just kind of gross sounding, and it's kind of a gross part of the industry in my eyes. Yeah, thanks for the follow, Doug. I'm glad you like my mindless rambling. It makes it really fucking hard to talk to anybody who I would just, like, want to play games with if they're a Twitch streamer. Like, it's really hard to be like, "Hey, yes, I think we should, quote-unquote, collab." Like, wouldn't that be fun if you played games with me, even though you've got, like, you know, an average of like a few hundred viewers, and I'm sitting at whatever I'm sitting at now. I don't check my viewers, but it makes a weird dynamic that's kind of hard to break into, because like whenever you go about that, no matter how you try and go about it, the assumption is always, and I hate it, but it's always, this guy is only talking to me because he's trying to get something out of it. I mean, to be fair, I am trying to get something out of it. I just like playing games with people. But no, the go-to is typically that dude sees that my viewer count is higher than his, so he's trying to steal some of that. Leeching is the term, I believe. So yeah, that's like my main disdain for networking comes from the fact that it's something I would never do, but it's always assumed, right? Like, even if you don't engage in it, you're always going to get the assumption that you would try and do that. So, yeah, that's that's why I always feel weird about getting help from anybody, or especially asking for help from anybody. It's because I don't want to be seen in that kind of light. I mean, it's not even... I don't know. I'll get over it at some point, and I will just start asking people, like, hey, you want to play games? But for now, I feel weird about it, so I'm still at the level where I try and avoid it at all costs. But I said that, you know, once I start to get more time, well, actually, I said last time we talked, I didn't actually know my schedule. I now have my final GameStop schedule before I never have to worry about going into that abysmal workplace ever again. And I don't want to all of my coworkers, lovely people. There were definitely some fun days at the job, but the job itself and the personnel that come into GameStop, at least our GameStop in the mall. Oh, I fucking found it, dude. Please don't die immediately again. I finally found my dead body, though. Yeah, the work clientele at the mall and the GameStop were not my favorite kind of people to hang out with. So, that part of the job, you know, I could leave that part forever and not feel like I'm missing a thing. So it feels good to finally know when I no longer have to be worried about GameStop, which is, I think it's the 31st? Let's see, it's the 29th. Yes, I work Wednesday and Thursday, and then I never have to think about GameStop again. Well, not for a while at least. I may or may not have to get rehired at some point in the future, but for the time being, I have a good few months where I can just work on making my game and, I don't know, see if this streaming thing goes anywhere. Who knows? But, I guess let's go mining. Like, what else am I doing here? I got some tungsten on the way. Is it enough to do anything with? 41? I don't think so. I don't think so. Oh, 20 bars is actually more than I thought that would get me. This is not like the Terraria. Yeah, it's 2 ore per bar. I'm used to the Terraria metrics of every single bar takes 300 ore. Right, what can I actually do with this then? I could make armor, although this is the thing I care most about. I need glass. Didn't I get glass? Or did I get glass blocks? Is that not the same? That's not the same. Well, I did get sand also, right? So shouldn't I be able to... Yeah. I'm glad I picked the desert. Just takes time for no good reason. I can upgrade. What? Damn, why am I awake? I wonder that too. You're asking the wrong person. I don't know who could answer that question, but it's not me. They completely changed the way this game works. I did not even notice this button here. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Silver bars, timber, and titanium bars. I don't even know where to get those. Where would I find titanium? Titanium ore. That's the one. That's the one. You're going to work. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. Oh, now I'm so enamored by these upgrades. Alright. I should probably just focus on this. Living root? How do I go about getting that one? Is that a recipe I have somewhere? Or is that just some miracle object I have to find somewhere? Dude, I'm fucking looking at the wiki for this one. I don't want to spend a decade finding a miracle root. Miracle root for nerve pain. Thank you, Google. Starbound. I'm surprised. Miracle grass root? No. What? Is this... Did I type in the item wrong? Is it not miracle root? Am I losing it? Living root. Fuck. How did I get miracle? What the fuck is wrong with me? I guess living kind of is a miracle. For me, at least. Living root is crafting material dropped by random dumbfuck enemies. Are you serious? It's just random enemies drop it. Okay. Yeah, that's a game design decision if I ever saw one. Cool. Well, it looked like they all took place on grassy planets, so let's pivot to one of those. I started out on one. Not that one, apparently. This is the one. Yeah, there you go. Let's go back here. And, just kill some random enemies until I get a living root, I guess. I'm still baffled that somehow my brain twisted that into miracle root. Oh well. What was I talking about? Am I still talking about TikTok? I could be. If you really twisted my arm, I could still be talking about TikTok. I think I was gonna say something along the lines of, like, just to really drive the point home about discoverability. It's these guys, by the way. These little tadpole guys can drop the thing I'm looking for. So, I guess let's just keep killing. And eventually I'll get it, hopefully. Or, wait, don't you need, like... Oh, fuck, I'm just now remembering. Don't you need to make, like, a hunting bow, or you won't get certain monster drops? I kind of remember that being a thing. As stupid as that sounds. Because it is stupid. Apparently hunting spears count. I mean, they're in this tab, so I would hope they count. I might as well just make this. I have copper, right? Yeah, there you go. And oh, I already have living roots! Oh! Oh, what's the big deal? I don't know what I'm worried about. I've been holding on to them the whole time. There you go. Breathing EPP. Thank you. Easy peasy. Just throw all of this garbage away. Beautiful. That's what I call organization. Okay, so now I can go to a moon, and now I can harvest. I can harvest. Oh, it auto-equipped. Look at that. Life truly is beautiful. So from what I remember from these moon planets... moon planets. Yep. Isn't there like a weird freaky ghost that tries to harvest your soul? Weird spelunky ghost? I kind of remember there being a weird spelunky ghost. Maybe I'm losing my mind. To honestly be a welcome surprise. Would explain a lot. I think I hear my cat. That, you know, while he might get annoyed being stuck in here with me, He also gets bored when he's not in here. A pink spooky thing? That's what I recalled. I remembered some sort of ethereal being hunting you while you harvest juice. I also remember, like, it actually being juice at a point. Like, can't you... At some point, once you can harvest liquids, I thought there was a... oh, there it is. Yeah, that looks entirely different than how I remembered it. I forgot the butthole face part of it. I remember being able to harvest, like, massive liquid deposits of the fuel source, but maybe I got that wrong. So what is it? Is it once you harvest the fuel source, the ghost starts coming after you? Is that it? Spooked. Like, if I dropped it on the ground, would I no longer be spooked? I wonder. Nope, it's just I'm haunted for the rest of my days. Alright. It might just be after you stay on the moon for a while. Let's see what other surface Urkius I can get. I don't want to dig too deep, because I have, like, no maneuverability. But, silver. If you have the knowledge, because you seem a little bit more knowledgeable than I do, at least. Is it possible that I can use my tech cards currently, or is there something I need to do before I can use my tech stuff? There is liquid fuel as well on the moon? Yeah, that's what I thought. But I don't have the liquid thing. Like, I've got all of these tech cards, and I've got matter manipulator upgrade modules, but, like, I just seemingly have no way of using them. Try and try as I might. I have no idea where I'm supposed to throw them. I wonder if it gets faster over time. It seems like it's going the same slow-ass speed, though. It's like the ever-present snail. If you could get $1 billion, but a snail will follow you for the rest of your life, would you? I think it's a much scarier premise when you don't talk about how the snail can kill you. Alright, I think I'm done there for now. Done that. Chunk that in there. Fuel. Okay. I don't even want to leave the system yet, so I don't know why I spent the time doing that, but it seemed like fun. Let's check out this. I can use the tech cards in this space station? Let's speak on that. Oops. I have 5. If you would be so kind as to direct me. Because, like, I see the guy who's got, like, a massive hologram of the tech card, but I can't do anything there, because it seems to imply that I need to already have, like, tech from some other location, and then I will equip them here. I don't know. And this is offline, which maybe this is where you would buy the tech to then equip over here, but I feel like I just need to do more story missions or something. That's the kind of general vibe I'm getting from here, is that they don't want me to do anything right now. And also, if you're operating out of old information like I am, I don't blame you. Because they have surprisingly updated the game since I last played. I mean, I last played it, I think, somewhere close to 1.0. But there have been some post 1.0 changes, evidently. Did my ship actually go to the planet? It did. But not actually a planet, just the... I mean, it was the planet, but not the planet, if you catch my drift. Is this the same planet I already went to? Did I really go back to the exact same desert? If so, I'm going to leave, because my whole goal was to find more Floran artifacts. In the past, you had to find them, but now you can buy them. I think I have to do some quest by that guy. Oh, okay. Okay. I guess I'll just wait until quests start showing up. This is the exact same. I mean, maybe I should do, like, the other outpost quest that I have, because, like, one of them is literally just search garbage cans until I find a teddy bear. I can do that much. The offhand chance that that's actually what's stopping me from getting tech. I should probably... Oops, why am I looking in there? Quests! The Lost Teddy, here we go. I was really hoping the game would completely eliminate any sort of quest to this quest by giving me a compass that pinpoints exactly where the teddy bear is. I forget where it is. I kind of remember it being a trash can. Nope, not that one. Only problem is I have no recollection of where the trash cans are. So, endless meandering begins. Did I ever finish my my sentence on TikTok? I don't think I did. Basically, end of that storyline is, yeah, because I got distracted about the follower thing and all that. The end of the sentiment was basically, when I started out doing Twitch, to get 30 followers, it took somewhere along the lines of, like, 4 months? I mean, I could actually look at my metrics, but it took a good handful of months before I got 30 followers, which is, like, completely meaningless from Twitch's end. You're not sure, but you think I have to craft the bear? I thought it was just garbage. I might be wrong. Oh. I guess I'm ready. I wasn't expecting to do— what? I wasn't expecting to be doing this, but here we are, I guess. What do you want me to do? What the fuck? Oh, I can actually go here. Yeah, this was unexpected. What a strange thing this game became. This isn't the same unless it has the melee target shooting mini-game music. What a song, though. What an all-time classic. Can I go now? You never use this? That's fair. I can definitely see the case for never using this. Feels a little clunky. Did I miss one, or am I missing something else? Does it just want me to go? Okay. I couldn't tell if that was, like, going to hurt me, or if that was something I could just pass through. Apparently it was the atmosphere juice. It's very slow when it's not in space. I'm breaking in! But, yeah, to compare, can I, like, drill this or something? Oh, I can step out and be stuck in the vacuum of space. That's pretty cool. To put a cap on the TikTok discussion, I guess. The reason I said 30 followers was because that is how many I already have on TikTok after, like, literally 4 days. So, it's a lot faster to gain traction, that's for sure. Whether that actually means anything for me is to be decided. I guess I'll figure that out in the coming days. Because that's the main thing. Like, you know, I don't care to have fucking thousands of followers on TikTok. That means nothing to me. Could not care less at all. But, you know, if just 2%, if 2% of those came over to Twitch and were like, hey, I found you on TikTok, haha, winky face, that'd be kind of cool. Find me 5 selfish... fuck it, I mean, what... Like, so I just have a mech now, I guess? What do I do with it? Nothing? I mean, it said I could do something with the space. Something with the space. So maybe it's useful? What am I? I'm like blue and... I think I was blue and red, wasn't I? Though that looks ugly as fuck. Fuck it. Send it, dude. Ready to deploy. Alright. Cool. I guess. I don't know. Apparently I did this guy's quest too. You'll want to have good equipment for this. Actually, no thank you. Never mind. If that's the boss I think it is, then nope, I am not ready. Alright, so you said I might have to craft the teddy bear, huh? You can use it on the planets too, but it'll be out of fuel. That's fun. That's fun. Let's see if I have a crafting recipe for a teddy bear somewhere. Where would that be? That's the question. Ted. Not in this workbench. I can't imagine it would be in this one. Oh, you know what? Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, actually. It makes a hell of a lot of sense that it would be this one, huh? I don't think I have enough fiber. Yeah, that's not enough, I don't think. Do I have fabric already made? Not that I can see. I am blind, but... yeah, alright. So, where do I get cotton wool, also? Oh, cotton fiber. That seems more tedious. Hopefully I just have some. Okay, I have a very small amount. No, dude. Really? Well, back to the grassy planet, I guess. Just keep going back and forth. This is a different planet that I didn't mean to travel to, but... why do you remember such things? You know... I have the occasional moment of really stupid knowledge for things, so I can't judge you for this one, but... any more of these and I'll start judging. You better be careful. Oh, deploy mech! Let's do it immediately. Yeah, be careful with your Starbound knowledge. I've gone on record as saying that, oh, Jesus Christ. This is so weird! My opinion of this game is not impeccable. So if that is your current impressions, then I would advise you to reconsider. This just feels slow. Like, I guess it looks cool, but it doesn't really do that much beyond that. Like, what is this? This is so bad. Am I losing it? Like, I don't know why you would want to mine with this. It also doesn't have a light on it, I don't think. So that's not really doing me any favors here. It's kind of cool conceptually. Like, you know, it's nice being in a big mech that does 1,000,000 damage, but it doesn't really mine particularly quickly is the main problem I'm having with it. I guess it's faster than I mine, so I can't complain. I mean, you can hear me complaining, but... you know. It's probably not good that I'm complaining. Oh, look at that! It does produce light if you're using your boosters. But other than that, not really. It actually has a surprisingly large amount of fuel. Do I have to, like, refuel this with materials, or does it just recharge when I send it back to the ship? Because if it recharges when I send it back to the ship, this kind of owns, and I think I love it. It's definitely clunky, and I'm definitely starving. Oops, what? No! Get out of the mech! How could I forget the most obvious of lessons? It's in Mech Training 101. You can't eat food while in a mech. I should have known. Oops, that's a seed. Why are these so much less filling? Or actually, wasn't that a thing? Wasn't that a thing that, like, foods that are not native to you are less filling or something? I might be pulling that knowledge straight from my ass, but when am I not? It's like the only place I have to draw knowledge from. I gotta be careful, though. If I start listing things that I'm remembering from Starbound, I'm gonna be in the same situation as you, Silver. I'm gonna get cancelled on my own stream by myself. I guess that's typically how you get cancelled, huh? I mean, not willingly. But yeah, if you out yourself as an asshole live, that'll do it to you. Oh no. Wait, did that actually do damage to me or my mech? I couldn't tell. I think it did damage to me. I was going to say, oh no, sarcastically, but I think I was the one who took the entire hit of damage there. So, legitimate, oh no. What the fuck, guys? Please. A little bit clunky. You're not sure? Okay. I'll pretend like I knew things. I do want the tungsten. It's kind of weird that you can't mine in the background with this, but, you know. I understand. I understand that not really being in the cards for them with the way they have the control scheme set up. I don't know why I'm still riding this thing. I guess I'm just running it till the fuel runs out. Or, you know what? Let's just send it. Let's send it up. I want to see, did it refuel? Like, if I deployed again, is it going to be full fuel, or is that not how this works? Oh, that is how this works! Dude. I think it's alright. Like, I could definitely see myself deploying the mech into moons to, like, harvest the fuel. It's better to upgrade matter manipulator? That's fair. That's fair. The only problem is I currently can't do that, so that makes my decision a little bit easier. Unless you've got the secrets and could point me in the right direction. I think I just have to continue the story quest. Or whatever this teddy bear quest is. Maybe that'll give me what I want. So I'm looking for cotton. And I'm looking for... Well, that's basically it, just cotton, huh? And plant fiber. But hopefully I got enough plant fiber from that misadventure with the mech. How much did I actually get? Where would that be? Here? Oh yeah, 300? Seems good to me. I think that'll give me what I want. Are you fucking kidding me? Dickhead. Thank you. I'm glad he's not the only one who can attack through blocks. It's only fair. Can I just, like, blink up there? No. Try as I might. I have to do the awkward, pivot mid-air jump. It's kind of a satisfying feeling that the hammer swing, like, slams you down. I'll give you a plus on that one, Starbound. You don't get too many of those. That one I'll give to you. It's gonna be harder to find a stopping point. Maybe I'll just put a stopping point on the Starbound section for when I finish this fucking teddy bear quest. And hopefully, I'm not going to regret that. Because it entirely depends on me finding a plant randomly. And if I've learned from anything in the past, putting your stopping point gated behind random chance is, not the best idea. Avians. You're not the village I need. I'm not even gonna check their chests. I've already got a girlfriend. But really. I don't think there's anything in the chests I could care about. My weapons are pretty good. It just feels like a waste of time running around on the surface of planets, but that's like the majority of what you do in this game. Ugh. It's a lot more satisfying when you have some movement abilities, but like, I don't remember it taking that long before you got your first tech. I'm getting so many tech chips and stuff, but like, I just can't fucking use them. Like, that is such an unsatisfying feeling. Maybe it's just me. But I feel like the game kind of regressed on that decision. The decision to make it so tech cards are like the most common item in the game, but you just can't fucking use them on anything. Maybe with the main quest? I have no idea what I said that's in reference to that. Unless you're talking about the matter manipulator. Or maybe still tech cards, who knows. I go on too many tangents too quickly. It's the problem with slight delay on the video feed. And also being as scatterbrained and as much of a dumbass as I am. God damn it. Just dig, forehead. Just dig. Legendary gameplay. Wasn't a doubt in my mind I was making it out of there. Can I do anything interesting with the... No, the teleport is only horizontal. That's boring. What a boring ability. I thought that would be so much cooler when I picked it up. I mean, it is still pretty cool, but only in a combat sense, not in a movement sense. Some of my favorite combat abilities in games are those that, additionally make your movement more interesting. Unfortunately, not the case this time around. What is my main quest now? I have to look for Florin artifacts and scan them. I've already done a pretty decent amount, but the Florin village I was in ran out. So I didn't get to complete it with just one. Unfortunately. So that's why I could just go back to the planet that I know has cotton on it. Because I don't think this one does have cotton on it. I have not seen any more cotton plants. But I went to a new one hoping that I would maybe find Florins. Hasn't really worked out for me as of yet. I did find cotton though. Oh, and it teleported through the ground. That's a fun one. Got to love when your cotton teleports through the ground. Let's see, how was that just one? Really? Don't tell me that was just one cotton. Really? One. Okay. This is gonna be a bigger grind than I thought it would. I thought I was going to get multiple per plant. That's a big yikes moment. That's what I get for for centering for centering my pivot point on random chance. I mean, I could also plant the oh, thank God. I'm finding more now. I could also plant some cotton plants and yield a harvest one of these days. I feel like, okay, so here's the thing, right? When Starbound came out, No Man's Sky was not really a thing. I don't think at all, right? Like, when Starbound, even when it released 1.0, because it was, like, early access for a decent amount of time. You have to go now? Thanks for hanging out, Silver. Appreciate the help you gave me. But, even when Starbound was 1.0, I'm pretty sure No Man's Sky had not been announced, but I could be misremembering that series of events. I wouldn't put it past myself. But like, I kind of feel like with all of the updates No Man's Sky has had, it just kind of, like, does literally everything Starbound tried to do, but, like, infinitely... don't die. Infinitely better. And, like, I still don't really like No Man's Sky that much. Like, I tried to play it, not the most recent update, but, like, 1 or 2 updates ago, and could not, like, stay interested long enough to do anything in it. Now, I hear that it's a lot better in multiplayer, and I probably would have a pretty good time in multiplayer, but there are just other, more fun multiplayer games that I could do instead that I probably would rather sink time into. Like, did RuneScape for a bit. I mean, that's not really a multiplayer game, even though it's an MMO. It's kind of weird to think about. But, yeah, No Man's Sky hasn't really hit all the boxes for me yet. Glad to see someone else like Starbound! Oh no! Oh no. You picked the wrong stream, buddy. I don't want to be too harsh on it, but, like, I don't know, man. I kind of just use this as an opportunity to talk about the things I don't really like about Starbound. I'm playing it, you know? Like, I'm not having an absolutely miserable time moment to moment. As of right now, it's just kind of... It's not phenomenal. You only play in admin mode, to be honest. Well, there is that. There is that. Yeah, it's mainly just kind of boring from moment to moment. And that's honestly the biggest problem I have with No Man's Sky, too. So I don't want to say that No Man's Sky is, like, completely better in absolutely every way, even though I kind of think it is. Like, while they're both still boring, I think No Man's Sky is at least a little bit less boring. I have looped the planet. Unfortunate. It's fun to create random stuff. Good game for when you're lazy. That's fair. I mean, I fucking hate... I hate everything about Fall Guys, right? But I still keep playing Fall Guys. Just because it's a really easy thing to throw on when I have no idea what else to do. So, I definitely could not blame you for playing a subpar game just because it's easy to throw on. Alright. So I got, like, all of the cotton, and there was no Florin village here. Let's go somewhere else. Where am I? Green is me? I think green is me. You suck so bad at Fall Guys, it just makes you cranky. At least you can't really suck at Starbound. Yeah. Yeah. But I don't know. Fall Guys, it's honestly, especially when the only fucking final that shows up right now is just a fucking lottery. You can't really be that good at Fall Guys. Gas Planet, I see. Yeah, Fall Guys... Fall Guys, dude. Never even made it to the final? Oh no, dude. Oh, that's a rough one. That one hurts to hear. Round 3 is your max. Ouch, dude. Yeah, gotta work on those numbers for sure. But I mean, Fall Guys is like literally every single design decision they've made with the movement and the obstacles in the game prove to show that they do not want there to be a high skill ceiling on the game, which is completely fair, and every time I talk about it, I realize that, like, I would be the dickhead if I was like, they should put a higher skill ceiling on Fall Guys, because, like, they still want it to be accessible to literally everyone. Like, you can't have a game that is marketed for both adults and children and keep it completely competitive and also have, like, an incredible skill ceiling. Like, something has to give. And in Fall Guys, they have decided to give on the competitive nature and the skill ceiling. And make everything a little bit clumsy and not super consistent. And while it still bugs me that I at the very least, like, when I'm playing a game, I would at least like the controls to be consistent, and I don't think they've fully nailed that one just yet. I understand that the more I ask for perfect, infallible controls, the more I am asking them to push the game away from being as accessible as they would like it to be. Yeah. I just... like, I don't have an issue with the way the jumping works. Like, I can deal with the jumps themselves and, like, the slight, like, inconsistent nature surrounding them. The only inconsistency that I can't stand for is when you just press the jump button and fall over in midair. That is just... that's too much for me. That's the kind of shit that makes you want to stop playing when you're on a final. And you fail the final because you just pressed the jump button and your dude fell over. Everyone next to you also pressed the jump button at the same time. But you're the unlucky son of a bitch who fell over. You know, I found, like, the most frustrating thing that has ever happened to me in Fall Guys as of a few days ago. My girlfriend and I were playing, and the final was Fall Mountain. So it's the one where you just run to the end of the level and grab the crown. You know, it's already, like, complete unfair bullshit, because I think it was 15 people spawning into Fall Mountain, which is 3 rows, alright? So already, people who spawn in the back row are at a severe disadvantage for no fucking reason. That's a lot of fun. But outside of that... oh wow, these cactuses, or thorn fruits, sorry, are actually pretty filling compared to the other food I've been eating. I wonder if thorn fruit is the secret native plant that the Hylotl grow underwater. So yeah, already I started at an advantage actually, but my girlfriend started in the second row, so was at a disadvantage. And I was sitting pretty nicely. You know, I was ahead of the crowd, feeling good, until we got past, like, the main obstacle part, and it was like the RNG was such that there were no, like, bumpers or hammers or other obstacles. Once you get past, like, the flippy parts, it was a clean run all the way to the crown, more or less. And, yeah, I saw the most frustrating shit I have ever witnessed in my life. Because there was evidently a squad of 3 golden chickens, and I don't know how many crowns you need to get those golden outfits, but I've been told it's in the multiple hundreds of crowns. So these people didn't really need the wins, but they were going for the wins anyways. I mean, obviously, it still just feels good to win, right? So I'm not going to really blame them for wanting to win. But, yeah. They were cheating, so I am going to be mad at them. It was a squad of 3 golden chickens abusing the physics in such an impeccable way. Like, I was impressed, but also pissed beyond belief, because, like, it is just a straight-up abuse of, like, broken collision. Like, it's not a feature of the game that the collision boxes are janky. It's just shitty netcode and wobbly physics. So basically, the way it works is if you have 2 or 3 people, due to like laggy netcode, on your screen you will be ahead of someone, but on their screen they will be ahead of you. And if the server tries to recorrect that, you kind of like bump into each other and get accelerated forward a little bit faster than you're supposed to. And these 3 motherfuckers were doing it so perfectly that they accelerated at a speed that was like twice the normal walking speed. So that nobody, literally nobody else in that lobby had any chance of winning. They got to the crown like a full 2 cycles before you were ever supposed to get there. I was so mad. So yeah, I hate those guys. Never want to see those guys again in my life. What games do I like? You know what? I'm actually gonna pivot from Starbound. I hate to do it to you because you seem to like Starbound, but let's pivot to a game I actually do like, because my goal of making a teddy bear before switching to the next game is apparently going to take me like another full hour, and I'm not willing to commit that time right now. I think 2 hours is good enough for Starbound for today.